Alright, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2, Choosy versus Jumper on Fighting Spirit. In the top right corner as the red Zerg, we have LRM Choosy. In the bottom left as the brown Protoss, Mr. Jumper, King DT himself, who didn't actually make that many DTs last game. That was probably his problem. I think he just make a bunch more DTs and he'll be fine. I think that's the general wisdom. Oh, map of the week! Map of the week voting is closing. Everybody go vote for retarded maps, just for lulz, so we can see the nerds on IC Cup rage. And red, brown. All right. So, yep, looks like we have a one-base build from Jumper. Now, if you remember, in the first round of this tournament, in the round of 32, Jumper actually two-gated Eon Zerg in these exact same positions. Jumper was bottom left, Eon Zerg was top right. Jumper scouts cross map, he blocks the natural expansion, and then Eon Zerg took the 3 o'clock instead, and then died to two-gate. So is Jumper going to do the same thing? He is scouting cross map once again, and what a lucker! Gonna scout correctly. Wow, Jumper, man. Jumper. Now I think that's why he's doing this cross map scout. If the Zerg was actually in one of the other two positions, it would be closer for his zealots. So the 2-gate would be effective anyway. So it's really the cross map position that he needs the early probe to do something for him. I think that's a reasoning behind the cross map scout with this 2-gate. And oh, didn't actually block it properly this time. I think it's a bit of a mistake. Blocking that hatchery was really important, actually. But yeah, anyway, it is going to be the 10-12 gate, as we saw in the game against Eon Zerg. So, sec, go, go, go. So we do have a drone scout. Gonna check out what Mr. DT is doing. And he is going to see the dreaded 2-gate. Okay, it's not really dreaded. I think it's only dreaded when Nodi does it. Apparently Noni had like really good 2-gate PVZ. But I don't think Jumper is Noni. Could you imagine if Jumper was actually just Noni smurfing? That'd be so funny. Oh man, that would actually be awesome. But anyway, so Choosy probably going to build the 3rd hatchery in his main or his natural somewhere. Probably his natural, like right here. And no, he's got enough minerals. He's not building it yet. He's got enough monies. I guess he might just be saving money for a sunken. But the first zealot is here, but he's making 8 zerglings, and yeah, making the double creep colonies. But we got 1 zealot and 1 probe wailing away at this guy. We got 2 gates worth of zealots being rallied to the front. A gas has been taken, and oh, cancel on that guy. And yes, there is the 3rd hatchery. So yeah, looks like everything is fine in Choosy land. He's taking his gas now, and looks like Jumper is pulling back those zealots. So, yep. And, oh, looks like everybody's actually going to vote for retarded maps. I know, I might regret this if I try to ladder this week. I don't think I will, though. I got my B- already. I don't need to ladder anymore. So, for anyone who's still laddering, haha, sucks to be you. Yeah. I'm just, like, completely consequence-free for me since I no longer need to ladder. Anyways, boop -a -doop -a -doop -a -doop -a -doop. Stargate in the base, And a third hatchery. Ling speed. Lair. Okay, looks like we have a lair first. And Jumper not going to move out with a decent number of Zealots though. Choosy, he has... Oh, he's trying to do the run around. Oh, gonna get denied. Jumper actually not going to move out. Just going to keep that denied. And Choosy, did he not make Lings? Look at this. Choosy actually made drones. He just was not phased by the Zealot attack. Usually this kind of poke out kind of scares the Zerg into using all his larva on Lings, but Choosy was just like, nope, it's fine. Now, oh my goodness, Jumper. Is he going to build another gateway? Oh, he's not. But he's getting goons, and he's getting goon range. Oh man, I hope he builds a scout. That'd be hilarious. Could you imagine if he did some kind of weird variation of the scout 3-gate or scout goon all-in? He just like goes 2-gate Zealot first. That'd be so good. But no, he is making a Corsair. And gonna snipe this Overlord, but it is gonna see the Stargate anyway. So, looks like we have a Spire on the way and an Evolution Chamber. Probably going to get that because he knows he won't have the Spire up in time to defend his Overlords, so he's just going to make a Spore Colony at the front to defend his Overlords. He is already supply capped after losing that Overlord in the main base of the Protoss, and looks like Jumper just going to expand behind this. Now, I'm very curious about that Dragoon range because he's not actually making more Dragoons. He's actually making a forge at the front. Oh, he actually didn't make a forge in the main. I didn't notice that. But he's got 2 Dragoons. He's getting goon range. Like, getting range for 2 goons doesn't seem like the most cost-effective thing you can do. And wow, apparently it's like really hard to find the map of the week voting. Lol. Well, that seems less than ideal. Like, asking people to vote and then it's just like impossible to find where to vote. Oh well, it seems like you guys found it, so that's good. Man, I feel it, dude. I feel like day 9. You know, like how day 9, he on his dailies he tells people to do retarded builds on ladder, and then like for the next week everybody is just doing this stupid build on ladder and it's just completely screwing things up. Oh man. I'm getting there, man. I'm feeling my influence, my power over the cosmos has increased thanks to you guys just like voting for dumb maps of the week. Oh, I'm such a terrible person. Should be ashamed. Oh, and look at this, just as I say that, Flawless like says, hey, the link's in my profile. Lol. Anyway. Ling's running out. And I'm curious about this creep colony that's not morphing. Is it just because he doesn't want to spend the extra 50 minerals because he doesn't have to? It's like a slight efficiency, and whoa, what's going on here? Whoa, we have a Chogaling run by that's just gonna do nothing because there's 4 goons and a cannon. Lol, that was not very useful. It was a good attempt. It's actually unusual for the Protoss to have 4 Dragoons like this. So, you know, at most there would be like 1 Dragoon and 1 cannon in the main, and then he could have actually killed that, which would have been quite effective, but as it stands, not going to do anything. Meanwhile, he's got some mutas, but I don't really think they're going to do anything. Jumper's been pumping Corsairs, he's got 4 goons as I said, so yeah, seems quite nice for Jumper right now. Meanwhile, we have the 3 o'clock base being taken by Choosy as his third, moving out with some mutas. Looks like he forgot a couple. I don't understand how he forgot those. Oh no, he's bringing them now, okay. And he's going for Lurkers once again. They did serve him well in the last game, but of course this game has opened up quite differently, so let's see if he can make them work. And is Jumper just going to do like a goon all-in? He's massing a lot of goons. That'd be actually kind of crazy. And oh, so we have a bit of skirmishing in the air. And the goons poking out a little bit, just gonna back up after sniping that Ling. An Overlord huddle. This is like what they do at the beginning of sports games. They just like huddle around and just, you know, do a battle cry or something. I don't know. I don't really watch sports. So Carapace on the way. I don't know why Jumper's not making more gateways. I mean, he's got 2 bases now. Is he really I mean, he's kind of keeping his money down. Which is quite funny. I actually don't know how he's macroing so well off just 2 gates and 2 base. He's getting a robo now. Should be adding more gateways. Okay, there's another gateway, just as I say that. And looks like, nope, bunch of Scourge coming in, but the Goon buddies are going to save their Corsairs. Save the Corsairs. Meanwhile, what do we have? Looks like the 3rd base is finished for Choosy. Is that mannering his gas? I think that actually might be mannering his gas. That concerns me slightly. Meanwhile, oh, look at the mini-map. Look at the fan out of the red. Oh, nice. Dude, this is like communism spreading across the globe. Actually, no, that's probably not very nice. But anyway, it's the red tide. The red tide! The commies are upon us. Jumper. Jumper, you're American. Stop the commies. Stop the commies! So we have lurkers moving in for another lurker contain. There's actually only 1 cannon. If he breaks that, that would be quite funny. Oh no, there's an observer coming out though, so he'll be fine. And is he actually going for a break? No, he's just going to contain. Okay, cool. So we have 3 gateways, more goons being pumped. Jumper. What? Oh man, this is really cool. Jumper's actually doing the Goon Reaver composition here. Oh man, this is so cool. I think I don't know if it was the last OSL or the one before that where like Snow did really well. He basically did like a fast Sayle Reaver into a mid-game composition that involved Reavers. And that was just really, really cool. But Goon Reaver, man, Goon Reaver, that's what's up. Wow, Jumper being super fancy in this game. I don't think he's actually made a single DT either. I don't know what's happening. Jumper's like turning over a new leaf here. He's decided not to make the super imbalanced unit and explore the plethora of other imbalanced units that Protoss has. But it looks like he's going to go and secure his 3rd base. Is there a probe here? I don't see a probe. He seems to be lacking in Zealot speed once again. Does he even have a Citadel? He just now is getting a Citadel. And he's also getting shuttle speed for his shuttle. I keep wanting to say Reaver speed. I think I've told this story before, but like when I just started playing StarCraft, I thought that the speed upgrade in the support bay was for Reavers. So I would like always get that and be really confused when my Reavers were still stupidly slow. It just never occurred to me that it was shuttle speed. I just never read the description, so yeah. Good times, man, good times. Anyway. Looks like we have a hive for Choosy and a 4th base at the 12. But this composition is going to be really difficult to stop, except that Jumper forgot half his army. Jumper, you forgot half your army, bro. You actually forgot like more than half your army. Oh my god, what? Jumper, bring the rest of your dudes. Okay, whoo! Oh man, I was gonna say, if he just ran out with half his army and lost it, that would just be terrible. But once again, look at Jumper's large army control. He just has everything strung out on the map. That's not what you want to be doing. You need to, again, in PvZ at least, you need to have your army kind of bunched up together for it to be really nice and effective. But it doesn't look like it's going to matter because Choosy was kind of playing a Turtley Lurker Link style, but that's going to get busted quite easily by these Reavers. Yeah, Lurker Link Turtle does not do so hot against Reaver play. Unless the Reaver decides not to shoot. Is there no Observer here? Observer? I could have sworn he had one just now. I don't know where it went. Oh, there's the Observer. And oh, looks like Mutas and Scourge moving in. Did he get the Reaver? No, he did not get the Reaver and lost most of his Mutalisks. And then the Reaver gets dropped once again. Starting to take down the Sunkens. It looks like Jumper getting a little bit antsy here. I don't know if that's a good idea. There's still 3 Lurkers there. He's not detecting them. And oh my god, a lot of Lurkers and Lynx moving in from the side of the Reaver. Oh my god, a Flanko! 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 Nice flank with a lot of units. A counter flank. Jumper actually flanks the flank with his own reinforcements. And what I thought would be a nice victory for Choosy actually turns out nicely for the Protoss, although he's suiciding more units into those Lurkers. But so far so good for Jumper. He's getting his 3rd base now, but Choosy's 4th is already finished, although he's not mining from it. And the supply counts are still okay, 76 for Choosy against 99. for Jumper. Jumper once again having some macro problems here. He's got 6 gateways. And he's backing up. The Reaver though doing amazingly against the Zerglings. Reavers, man, they're pretty good in this game. Meanwhile, we have Zerglings checking out the expansions. And one Zergling has killed the probe. It's going to kill the cannon because that's a ballerling. Oh, he didn't get a kill for it. Maybe it was cancelled. Anyway, it looks like Jumper scouted the 12 o'clock. He's going to go ahead and kill that. Bunch of Lings running in the back. They won't do anything against the Reaver. Jumper should just pull them back and then pull these guys back and then let the Reaver do the work. Boom. Oh no, Shataru! Ah, Sibal! Okay, he's going to save it. Oh man, and the Lurkers pop out just in time to die. So, this Reaver, man, 16 kills has really been worth its weight in gold for Jumper. But it looks like Jumper has finally made his signature unit, the DTs. Unfortunately for him, didn't block the ramp with them. But I think it's going to be fine anyway. Yeah, look at that, demolishing the Zerglings. Although they still did do quite a bit of damage here. So Jumper definitely looking good here. Just killed the Zerg's 4th base. He's got his own 3rd up. A couple of random High Templars chilling there. This might be intentional. I'm not sure. In case there's like a counterattack, he can storm from the cliff or something. I don't know. Does he have Storm? No, he doesn't have Storm yet. Doesn't have the greatest probe saturation either there. Although it looks like, oh, that's because they were just transferred to the 3rd. Meanwhile, we do have some Lings moving out for Choosy, but Choosy also suffering from some macro issues. I hope he actually just like makes an Ultralisk Cavern. Hey! What did I tell you? So, he's gonna try and catch some Dragoonies. Where's the Reaver? I don't know what happened to the Reaver. It's actually waiting. Oh man, Jumper, he's waiting to do some harassment. He's going in with the Reaver. His units, his army's under attack. Those DTs though are going to do a lot of damage. There's no detection. Mutas are going to see the Reaver. Shataru, scatter. Oh man, he's going to kill all the drones here. Choosy is not paying attention. He's focused on the attack. He's too focused on the attack. The Reaver, 22 kills, killing every single drone in the main base. The Mutas looks like they are going to finish it off. Jumper should actually pick it up and go somewhere else. And it looks like the attack at the Jumper's 3rd base has been defended. And here we go. He's going over to the 3 o'clock. There's only a handful of drones there, but there's no defense in the back. The Reaver's down. Choosy not paying attention. Oh, the Scarab gets out. Is it good? Is it good? It's not good, but the drones are clumped. Is he going to go again? It looks like he's just going to retreat. He's going to run away from the Mutalisks. Meanwhile, Choosy has the bottom right base now, but he's lost a ton of his economy. And these Mutas can't even catch this speed shuttle. But look at Jumper's money, though. Jumper going up to 3,000 minerals. That is not what you want to do. Choosy's economy, though, is a little bit shot. He hasn't even sent any drones back to the main. Looks like a random Ling checking out the 4th base. So Jumper has a nice army now. Looks like he actually just spent all his gas on the Templars and Archons. He needs to add like a bunch more gateways and make a trillion zealots or something. This is not ideal level macro. But I mean, he's done a good job so far. Did a nice Reaver Pass, and I think he just move out now. Yeah, he's gonna move out. He has 1/1 upgrades. There's like a random lurker here for no reason. And Choosy sees that he's gonna send in some Lings, but he really doesn't have much to deal with this army. And these Archons are just gonna completely demolish the Lings. Yeah, Choosy sees those and runs away. I mean, Lings are okay against Dragoons, but not against Archons. So Choosy is getting Ultralisk upgrades. I think he might just make like 10 Ultras and try and win, and when he doesn't win, because I don't think he will, it's a pretty scary Protoss army, then that will be game. Looks like Choosy just going to run around with Lings, going to try and snipe some Templars and whatnot. Jumper sent a probe to expand to the 6 o'clock, got it killed, so now he's going to go and actually secure the expansion properly. Choosy not paying attention here. And oh, it looks like Jumper also sent sent a probe over here to the top left. Choosy also sent a drone here, interestingly enough. But Lings moving in here. This actually reminds me of, for some reason, just like this scene is like deja vu from Perfect Man versus Zero. Just like all the Lings flooding up to the 6 o'clock base. I think they were in these positions too. Was that game like the game where Zero went Queens and Broodling? I think that was on Fighting Spirit, and they were in the same positions. So, yeah. Makes me think of that game because I love that game. It was such a good game. Anyway, completely irrelevant. 2/2 Cracklings running around, gonna try and snipe a High Templar. a nice predictive storm, but Choosy just stopped and attacked. Meanwhile, oh, I mean, actually, Choosy's completely out-upgraded Jumper. He's now at 3 carapace and 2 melee attack against Jumper's 1-1. How far along is the melee attack? Looks like +3 melee attack just started, but Jumper, his upgrades are not so good. Looks like his +2 is just on the way, so completely out-upgraded here, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, he's getting his 4th phase up. He's got a very, very scary army. 164 supply for him against 120 for Choosy. So very, very nice. Why are these things running down here? Whoa! Hello! Oh man, that Nidus Canal must be so sad. Having to spit out all these ultras. Can you imagine? Oh man. Seriously. If you're a woman, you can't complain about labor anymore, man. Just think about the poor Ultralisk Canal, or Ultralisk Canal, Nidus Canal, of having to poop out 10 Ultralisks. Oh man. That must be quite painful. Anyways. Looks like we have a Protoss attack here. Going towards something. He's kind of wandering around. Okay, looks like he's going to go down towards the bottom right. And storm it, storm it, storm! Storm? 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 Oh, lurkers are set up. There's observers. There's a lot of zealots. Going to back up a little bit. And nice storm. Ultra's running straight into it. Zerg's getting ready to flank from the other side, but this is a pretty scary Protoss army. There's a lot of Ultras. He doesn't want to back up too far, or else he's going to get stuck here on the ramp. Look at this, now he's getting stuck on the ramp. Did he just eat an Ultralisk? No, he just ate a Zerg. Okay, thank God. I was like, oh my God, if he consumed an Ultralisk, that would be pretty terrible. But here's the flank attack. Dark Swarm's going down. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is a lot of Dragoons, and they're not doing anything under the Swarm. Nice defense by Choosy, pulling Jumper into the perfect position, but is it going to be enough? I don't know. The hatchery has gone down. It looks like it might still not quite be enough here. Storm's going down on everything. Ultralisks remaining. Dragoons trying to shoot them, but they're under Swarm. No, looks like the Ultras run out from underneath the Dark Swarm, and it seems it's going to be very, very close. Oh, but the Ultralisks will take it. Jumper to Storm, man. Yeah, alright. So, Choosy is holding on to his 4 bases, although his mind out is natural. But, I mean, Jumper, man, he's got this extra base, he's not minding the gas, he needs to mind the gas. Alright, there we go. Building a DT to help defend the space, getting a Robo there, gonna make some Reavers. And has apparently just not re-macroed at all in the last 5 minutes. What in the heck? He's also got 2 Corsairs here, probably to defend against a drop. But where is Jumper's army? He has 0 units, oh my God, Jumper. That DT, though, is gonna be really helpful. Nope, there's 2 Overlords there. Oh my God, that is a scary Zerg forest. Look at all the Ultralisks. Jumper's in a bit of trouble here. Jumper, he was in an amazing position. Is he going to just lose this game because of bad macro? Oh man, that is like the story of my life. I think it's the story of like every bad Brood War player's life, just losing because of bad macro. But he does have 2 DTs. Running to the bottom right, there's no detection there, there's no detection. Ah, King DT is going to snipe the Nidus Canal. He has sniped the Nidus Canal. Is he going to go for the Sunkens? No, he's going to go after the drones now. And Choosy, is he paying attention? No, he's going to go for an attack on the 9 o'clock base. And meanwhile, the DTs are just ravaging this base. He's just not watching DTs to defend this base as well. What is he doing? Choosy's got to go one way or another. He's got to commit. He's got so many Ultras. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what Choosy's doing. He's losing his bottom right base. Why are they killing the Extractor? They should kill the hatchery. But Choosy, you got to decide to do something, man. You got to do something. Dude, go. Go with the Ultras, go! Alright, he's going! He's going, the DTs are trying to block. Dark Swarm goes down. And I think Jumper's going to lose that base. Looks like Jumper's just going in a different direction. And the DTs are still alive here. These DTs, 15 kills and 8 kills, 22 kills. There's distance mining. It looks like this hatchery was actually killed as well. I wasn't paying attention. So, oh man, the DT is still going to town on this base. These DTs, Jumper, King DT, showing why he is King DT, and is now counterattacking the Zerg's bottom right expansions. Both players trading a base for a base here. So Jumper's down to the 9 o'clock and his natural, which is basically mined out. Meanwhile, oh my God, that is actually a lot of Archons against a lot of Ultras. Who wins that fight? I'm not sure. A nice storm on the bridge, getting a number of Hydras. I'm actually surprised more Hydras didn't die there. But look at these DTs, 11 kills, 19 kills, 13 kills, or 30 kills rather, between those 2 DTs, just completely owning a base by themselves. DTs, man, they're pretty good units. Meanwhile, I think Jumper could actually, no, it's a little bit tough to kill that base. He's even got a probe in the mix because probes are awesome. But look at this. He's still at 2-1 upgrades. Terrible upgrades for Jumper against the maxed upgrades of the Zerg. 5-3 Ultralisk. I think those upgrades might actually be Jumper's undoing here. Even though he's got a decent army comp. Those upgrades, man. And looks like Choosy, is he going to go in? No, that's a bad idea. He has 4 Templars there. Oh, man. Nice storms. Nice storms. The Templars supporting with storms from the top. Oh, no, a double storm from Jumper. It actually snipes the Defiler, though, on accident. And Jumper actually needs to back up to his natural. He needs to bring the Templar. He needs to bring the Templar home. There's a lot of Ultras bearing down on his natural. Can Jumper hold? Can Jumper hold? I don't know. Choosy's now taking the 12 o'clock base. Choosy actually really low on minerals. He's got nothing in his main. He's just basically mining from the 3 o'clock base. And looks like he's going into the natural here. But there's 2 Reavers here. There's 2 Reavers. Choosy has to back up. He's running. Well, actually, he's still got some money in the bank. He's down to 106 supply against the 141 of Jumper. And, oh man, what? Jumper, he's not even getting +3. Jumper just stopped upgrading at 2-1. Jumper, what are you doing? You have 2 forges, Jumper! Jumper, get upgrades! Get upgrades, Jumper! You need upgrades. Oh my god, 2-1 Protoss against Max Zerg is just not fun at all. Your stuff just like melts, and you don't understand why. It's like, why are my units so bad? And oh my god, Choosy going for a drop here. He's dropping onto Archons. This is not a good idea. He's losing the Overlords with the Ultralisk in them. Oh my goodness. I think he lost at least 1 Overlord with Ultras in it. But the drop, will it be successful? It's going to be close. He's going for a break on this base. I think this was a bad move. Where's the Storm, though? We need 1 more Storm. The Templar now has energy. The units are coming in from the back. The Reaver as well. Scourges hit the Observers. Is it going to be enough? He's right-clicked on the Nexus. Will the Nexus go down? It's going to be really close. The Nexus at 300 HP, but I don't think it's enough. Another Consume. Is he going to Plague it? Plague it? Plague it? Does he not have Plague? I thought he was going to do an Epic Plague there, but no. And Jumper will save his 9 o'clock base, but that was quite crucial because that's basically his last mining base. Choosy, meanwhile, does he... What just happened here? I'm sorry, I missed something. I missed dead things. Looks like it was a storm drop. So Choosy's economy is actually just completely shot. He's got the 12 o'clock base, he's got the top left natural, but he's got no drones. I think Choosy actually needs to cancel this. He's got 0 drones. Oh man, Choosy, who was looking strong, is now dead broke. 100 minerals, 64 supply. Jumper, meanwhile, has a ton of minerals in the bank and is moving out here with some units. Meanwhile, Jumper taking a hidden base here at the top left, and looks like we're going to have another engagement in the middle of the map. Choosy just has a random Defiler, but no units to support it. The Defiler goes down. Choosy on the ropes. He's in full retreat here, despite an epic game from both players. I mean, Choosy played valiantly. He was in a pretty terrible position after the opening, but he really made a game out of it. But Jumper looks like he will come out ahead here, and that means we are going to go to 1-1 in the series. I'm calling it perhaps a little bit early, but I do think he's in a massive... Yeah, it's a 158 supply against 64, almost 100 supply lead. And is this the final engagement? Jumper he's going to regroup his units a little bit, and here we go. That is a lot of Archons. Choosy going to back up now. He's going to try and buy some time for his economy to kick in a little bit, but he's got basically nothing. And here we go. He's trying to storm dodge, trying to just keep the Protoss army back. He's doing a good job of it too. I mean, he knows he can't engage it head on, but I mean, Jumper is mined out and main and natural. He's down to just a space. If Choosy does like a Defiler Link snipe on the Nexus, that could be quite good, but there is a Reaver and a Templar there, so I don't think that's possible. Interestingly, Jumper actually didn't get the energy upgrade for his High Templar yet, as well as obviously not upgrading. Is he upgrading now? Okay, whew, finally Jumper getting the upgrade, so he's now going to go up to 3-2 upgrades. And looks like he's found the top left base of Choosy. Choosy looks like he's going to go for the attack. Going to try and save it. No. Oh, nice storm on those Ultras. And that base is going to go down easy peasy. So, I mean, he's got the 12 o'clock now. He's got the 3 o'clock. Oh, I heard some Scourge kill something. I assume that was a shuttle somewhere. But, here we go. Is this going to be it? Lurker's borrowing. This might be it. Choosy. No. Even if he runs away, he's going to lose his Lurkers. His 3 Lurkers are gone now. And the Lurkers, or sorry, the Ultras and Lings are in full retreat, but yeah, I mean, Jumper's just got a huge army. Look at all those Archons roaming around. And, well, I mean, Choosy's going to do a bit of a turtling Lurker defense here at the 12. And since this is a... Oh my god, he's actually got no Dragoons. This is an entirely Zealot Archon composition. The Lurker defense will do quite nicely. But I don't know if Jumper just has enough to just overpower it, just brute force it down. He might. Meanwhile, flooding out more Zealots and Templars. And looks like he's now moving towards the 12 o'clock base. There's 5 well-positioned lurkers. But is it going to be enough? There's actually no Spore Colony there. And it looks like Jumper's actually getting a little bit confused with his army. Some of his units are moving up there, some of his units are moving down here. His army's actually completely scattered all over the place. Once again, Jumper showing some questionable large army control. And by questionable, I mean bad. I mean, there's no other way to put it. His army is completely scattered for no reason. So, Jumper's still with the 100 supply lead. It looks like he did another drop here that I didn't notice because I'm terrible at observing. But either way, game's pretty much over. I don't think Choosy's even aware of the space here at the top left. Just gonna send some lings over. And basically, oh, he's gonna lose a bunch of lings, gonna run away. I mean, the game's over, and Choosy's up 1-0, so it's not like, you know, he's facing elimination here. Even if he loses the game, he will have another opportunity to advance. He's got one more game. It's a best of 3, so yeah, dude, come on, just call it quits, and then we can go to game 3. GG! Thank you, Choosy, for heeding my advice. And Jumper evens up the score 1-1. Let's actually have a gander at the units. That's actually not as many as I thought. I thought a lot more lings died. Oh well. So, going on to game number 3. This is going to be the final game of the night. Final game of the Gosu Cup. So many thanks once again to GhostGamers.net for sponsoring / organizing this. For any of you who don't know, this is the last of 6 qualification tournaments. The top 2 from this will advance to the group stages. We already had 0 advance, and now we're going to see, is it going to be Choosy or Jumper advancing from the other side of the bracket? They will join 10 other players for a 12-man group stage. From that group stage, it's going to be groups of 3 where the players will play round robin and 2 players will advance from the group. And so out of that 12-man group stage, we'll get 8 people who will play in a final single elimination tournament for the $100 prize. So that's going to be the next 2 weeks. Next week will be the group stage. Week after will be the final 8-man bracket. And of course, not only is there a $100 grand prize, but also the top 4 players in that final tournament will get automatic qualification into Season 2 of Gosu Cup, which will have a $500 prize. So yeah, definitely want to play for one of those spots at least. So with that, I think we can go on to the third and final game of the night.